Setting up, right? I'm sure that's a part of your routine as well. Setting up, making sure that you arrive on your mat. So we're gonna sit and take the time to start. So allowing yourself to be sitting in a comfortable position, relaxing the shoulders, aligning, right? Um, I sit on a brick, you can be on your knees. That's also a good starting position. So, or legs can be softly in front of you. And even if sitting is not an easy position at all, you can use a chair. So this is something that I don't mention often, but if you have knees issues, that could be an option to start on your chair and allowing your legs to be resting. So uh, all possibilities here. Allowing your hands to be softly resting on your legs, closing your eyes. Just paying attention to the body sensation, noticing how you feel in this moment, how your body is trying to find ease in a steady position. Stiram Shukamasanam. Finding ease in a steady position. To assist this process, we can take a big breath. So inhale in, pause. Notice the stretch and exhale, let it go. Pause at the bottom. Notice the need for more. So inhale, pause at the top. Notice the tension here, the stretch, and then exhale, let it go. Good. Bring your fingertips together. We're going to practice Akini, allowing your shoulders to rest again in that position. You can look at your fingertips. My palms are separated, and I can visualize in that space something positive, something nice. Setting your intention for this practice. We come to the mat for a change. We come to the mat for something. What do you come to the mat for? Inhale. Exhale. Release the mudra. Allow the hands to touch the earth. Inhale all the way up. Stretch for the first time in this yoga practice. Anjali Mudra, prayer mudra at the top. Exhale to your heart center. Beautiful. Stay here. Allow the hands to press against each other. Notice your strength. Notice the sensation, the warm up. Good. Allow the head to travel to the left. So chin going toward the left. Noticing the sensation in your neck. Come back to the center. Good. I'm still pressing my hands against each other, and then I turn my chin toward the right, and then I come back to center. Beautiful. Release the mudra. Allow the hands to come to the earth one more time. Inhale all the way up. Stretch at the top. Beautiful. Exhale to your heart center. Awesome. Inhale, arms up. Allow the right hands to touch the earth. Stretch with the left. So when I do that, I try to really feel the stretch in my left side body. Allow it to really reach with my left hand toward the right. So I feel a long line from the tip of the fingers on the left side all the way to my hip. Good. Drop your gaze to the floor. So bring your chin down, drishti at the floor. Keeping that position with your upper body, allow just the chin to turn up. Notice the sensation in the stretch then. Beautiful. Come back up. Inhale. Exhale wide. Allow the hands to be at both extension, reaching out, and then gently resting on your side here. Inhale down. Good. Exhale here. Good. Inhale up. And we're going to go the other way. So allow the left hand to be your support, your right hand to be the stretch, stretching the right side body. Notice your breath. So when we stretch, when we have a tension, the tendency is to hold the breath. Allow the breath to flow. Inhale and exhale gently. Drishti at the floor, look at your hand. Good. Switch the gaze. Look up, allow the chin to go toward the sky. Good. Inhale, back up. Good. Exhale, wide. Let's do this cactus 3. Opening your chest, opening your throat a little bit. Good. Reaching behind. Notice the space between your shoulder blades here. Inhale when you're ready. And then exhale, connect everything together in the front and just bow gently. I'm on my brick and I'm going to remove my brick. So it allows me to be softly rounding my spine here. Good. I'm going to transition to tabletop. Good. Allowing myself to be nicely centered here. Finding balance. Inhale. Good. Exhale. I'm going to do cat-cow. So I'm going to invite you to follow your own rhythm, allowing the spine to reach up, rounding as much as you can. Tuck your belly in when you do that. Notice the sensation of breathing. And then when you're ready, you take the opposite direction, slowly looking up, readjusting if you need to, noticing the spine, being gentle, noticing your rib cage. Like I said, if you think that you need more time in one asana than the other, be mindful of that and just do as your body is needing. As you look up, try to rest, try to stretch the face. So what I mean by that is open your mouth wide, notice what's happening, and then pull your chin up. Notice what's happening with your chest, your chin. Good. And come back to neutral. Beautiful. Allowing everything to be centered here. Awesome. We're going to raise your right hand in front of you long, looking at your fingers. How does that feel? Good. Inhale. Exhale. And even that can be challenging. I do remember when I had an injury, in my abdominals and my psoas and so on. Just lifting one arm here was really difficult for balance. So be mindful of how it feels for you. Putting the right hand back down, allow the left to be up at this time. Is there a difference between the left and the right? Is it easier on one side than the other? Paying attention to the body sensation, tuning in, noticing your shoulders are working in this position as well. Put it back down. Beautiful. Allow the fingertips to go inward. So fingers are inside. Move your wrist a little bit, left and right. Beautiful. Allow the fingers to go opposite direction now, allowing the hands to be out. Again, left and right, noticing the sensation. And if they can turn all the way inside, allowing the arms to come forward. Beautiful. You can move back and front as well. Good. And if you feel like you want to have extra pressure on it, you can bend the elbows and see if your belly can go on it. Just gently here and down. Good. And then allow the fingers to come forward and gently allow the fingers to go opposite direction. So palms are up. And here I'm going to put less weight on my arms, on my wrist. I'm going to use my core. So I'm going to squat a little bit more, and I'm allowing my hands to be palms up. Just counter position. Beautiful. Come on your knees, euro, and allow the wrist to find a rest. Shake it, shake it, shake it. So when we put a lot of tension, one way to release it is to shake and let go of the tension. Beautiful. Inhale all the way up, rise up to the sky here. Beautiful. Look at the top. Exhale to your heart center. And come back to tabletop here. We're going to allow the right leg to come long at the back. Beautiful. Noticing the sensation, straight line here. Foot is flexed, so my toes are pointing toward the floor, not toward the wall at the back. So really strong leg here. Beautiful. Awesome. From here, I'm going to extend the opposite arm. So left arm comes up. A little bit of balance. Good. Inhale. Good. And exhale. For extra challenge, we open up to the side. So I'm going to open up my left arm to the side and my right leg to the side. Opposite direction. Balance, balance, balance. And then come back. Drop my left arm. Drop my right knee. Find Vinyassa chair pose. Rest. Inhale. Lift up as you inhale and exhale. Let it go. Bow to the earth. Good. Inhale one more time. Lift up a little bit. And then exhale. Let it go. Soften. Good. Transitioning back to your tabletop. Beautiful. We're raising our left leg this time. Long and stretch. Flex the foot at the back. Same as we did before. Notice your fingers. So sometimes, especially when we're starting, the tendency is maybe to have your fingers close together. You want to always spread your fingers wide on the floor to distribute your weight and have a very stable position with your hand. Good. From here, we're going to raise opposite hand. So right hand is coming in front of you, straight. Good. We look and the gaze is down. We look at the mat. Inhale and exhale. Good. Inhale. And on the next exhale, reach to the side with the hand and the foot. So I'm bringing my foot all the way to the side. I can look at my foot here. Awesome. And then I bring it back to the front and back, and then dropping my right hand, dropping my left knee. Beautiful. Take Vinyassa one more time. Notice the sensation of rest. Inhale. And then exhale. Good. I'm gonna invite you in that balasana in child pose position to now bring your hands together, interlace the fingers and put them on your lower back. Allow the sensation to be just melting. Relax the shoulders. Release the mudra. Allow the hands to be soft at the bottom here. Use your core lift up to the arrow, so kneeling position. Inhale, arms up. Good. Exhale to your heart center. Allow the hands to be in front of you, tabletop. Allow the toes to engage, lift your knees. We're transitioning to our downward dog. So from here, I'm gonna squat. So I'm gonna bring my hips really close to my heel at the back. I'm gonna bend my knees a lot. I'm looking a little bit forward. Allow the elbows to have a little bend here. And then lift your hips gently. It's your first downward dog. Walk it one foot at a time, reaching longer. Shake the head. Breathing in and out. Good. And let's find your downward dog. Stable position for 2 breaths here. Trying to hold still. Ease and still. Lift your heels up, tip of your toes, bend your knees a lot. Look forward. Let's jump or walk to the front of your mat here. Beautiful. In a halfway lift, long legs. Exhale, fold, long legs, Uttanasana. That's an inversion. Feeling the sensation on your feet, making sure that you have equal weight on both. Beautiful. Relax the shoulders, relax the head, soften. Good. Bring the hands above the knees and give yourself a little massage. Relax the quads. So the quads don't need to be engaged. Same thing with the toes. Look at your toes. They can be lifting up and down here. They should not be gripping the mat in front of you. Beautiful. Awesome. Allow the hands to be in front. Relax. Bend the knees a little bit and let's swipe side to side. Left and right and left and right. Notice the sensation in your hips. Notice the sensation in your shoulders. Good. Come back to center, neutral. Inhale, halfway lift, looking up. Exhale, fold long legs one more time. Bend your knees, touch the earth. Take it all the way up, stretch up. Gently, softly, take your time. We were in an inversion. And then exhale to your heart center, coming back to centered. Allow the palms to separate gently. Take a kini. Notice your feeling. Notice your balance here. Relax. Allow the mudra to soften. Bring the hands down. Let's inhale all the way up. Take a mini back bend if you feel like it. Come back to center. Exhale, bend your knees for Utkatasana, our chair. Good. So in my chair here, I have my legs hip wide apart. So you want to make sure that your knees are aligned with your toes here. So you're not having knees falling in. So you're really, or falling out. My feet are pointing directly in front of me. Sometimes what I was noticing in the classroom was having the toes out like this, especially some gentlemen who were playing hockey. So they were pushing like this, right, with hockey. So you want to have, for this squat, you want to have your feet facing forward, knees are aligned with it. So we work really long lines here, the strength And we're feeling it. Absolutely. Good job. Inhale. And then exhale, fold here, touch the earth. Inhale, halfway, lifting up. Notice that when your legs are long here, it's your bone structure that supports you. Exhale, fold. So giving a rest to your muscles. Beautiful. We stretch the back of the legs here. Bend your knees, plant your hands, and step back with whatever foot you want, or both. But notice which one you're doing. I'm going to go back with my right foot to begin with, and I'm noticing how it feels here. And then I'm going to transition with my left foot to reach the right at the back. So when I transition, I allow the space to be going toward the outside. This way I have some room to move. Plank here, inhale. And then exhale. Good, inhale. And then exhale. We're gonna add a little challenge to this plank right now. So see if you can transition your weight or shift your weight a little bit toward the left side. Lift your right hand in front of you. Good, bring it back down. So we were doing the same from our tabletop here. Good, transition the weight on the right, just a tiny bit, and then lift the left hand in front of you. Awesome. Come back to plank. Allow the knees to come down. Beautiful. From the knees here, inhale. And then exhale, lowering down chaturanga from the knees. I hold, inhale. And then I exhale, bow to the earth, completely letting go, allowing my feet to be pointed, hands under my shoulders. I inhale up for cobra. Beautiful. Exhale, fold. Let it go. Allow the legs to push down. Engage your abdominal. Lift up. Cobra one more time. And then exhale, fold. Good. Inhale up. And exhale, fold. Beautiful. From here, we're going to push up from the knees. Beautiful. We're going to open to the side. If it's too much for your wrist at this point, you can also be on your elbows. So this is the same thing. Then your support is your elbows, your arms here. So from here, I'm going to open up to the side, allowing my left arm to come up. My right knee is on the floor. I'm going to stretch my left leg to the side here. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Reach your left arm to the front of the room and then allow the left arm to do a full circle going down and coming back up. Beautiful. Reach the front of your room one more time long. See if your left leg can lift. Hold. Good. Put it back, left hand down, left knee down from plank here. Inhale. And exhale, chaturanga one more time, all the way down then to the mat. Let it go. Allow your hands to be in front of you. Rest your head on your mat. Long stretch here. Inhale. And exhale. As you exhale, you want to squeeze the belly. You want to feel your abdominals. So you want to be actively engaged in this breathing motion. You inhale deep and as wide as you can. So feel the expansion of your rib cage. Feel the expansion of your back body as your torso is resting on the mat. And as you exhale, it mounts, but allow also the belly to push the air out. Good. Hands under the shoulders. From knees, we're pushing up to plank one more time. We're going to transition to the other side. So I'm going to allow my left knee to be my support, my left hand to be my support. I'm stretching my right arm and I'm stretching my right leg all the way up here. Beautiful. From here, allow the right arm to come to the front of the room. Long stretch here. Allow your right arm to come down and nice circle down all the way up, One more time. And then reach to the front of the room. Good. From here, see if you can raise that right leg. Nice support, side plank supported by your knee on the floor here. Awesome. Drop the right hand, drop the right knee. Beautiful. Inhale here. Exhale. And then recline back, find Vinyassa child pose, let it go. Find the Vinyassa that will suit you. So allowing the knees to be tucked together or the knees wide open. Relax the shoulders, relax the head. Taking a moment here. Good. Allow the hands to be in front of you. Spread your fingers. Engage the toes at the back. Lift up to your downward dog. Inhale. And then exhale. Beautiful. We're going to bend the right knee. Do a little circle with that right knee right here. Beautiful. Or big circle. Go the opposite direction, working the glute a little bit. If it cracks, it's fine. I'm sure you cannot hear, or hopefully you cannot hear, but I'm cracking quite a bit. And so from here, lift your right foot all the way up, 3-leg down dog. Beautiful. Tip of the toes on your left foot. Lift your left heel way up. Bend your right knee. So we're bending the right knee here. I'm bringing my right knee under myself, and I'm rounding my back just like we did in cat and cow. Rounding, rounding. Close my I bring my nose close to my knee. I look forward. Good. I'm gonna bring my right knee close to my left elbow. Yes, crossing under. And then bring it all the way back up. Big challenge this morning. Awesome. Bend your knee. Bring it under. Round, round, round. And see if you can bring your right knee to your right elbow. Foot is up. Good. All the way back up one more time. Good. Beautiful. Bend the knee this time and bring your leg in front of you. Right foot close to the left hand. And I drop my knee in the front. So I'm going to be landing in pigeon. Good. So from pigeon here, this is a big stretch. So I have my right leg in front of me. My hands are in front of my leg. And as you can see, there's some space. So it's normal that you're not gonna go down. And you want your leg at the back to be long. If you find this too much, you can bring the left leg to the side and then be in mermaid or deer, depending on the philosophy that you're following, but they're both names. So here I'm lifting up. So I'm gonna feel this support here. I want my front leg to be aligned with the front of my mat. So big stretch on the left, support. So my support is my right leg. I can bring my hands to my right leg too. And this is my strength. So I feel it in my glute on the right side. This is my right side is working. My left side is stretching quite a bit. Beautiful. From here, we're gonna melt, allowing it to come forward. So this is an intense stretch. Be mindful, ahimsa. Just take it where it feels okay, where you can still breathe. If you were in a room with me, we could still both talk to each other, have a little laugh, and it would be okay. Breathe in and breathe out, let it go. Notice the sensation in your hips. Notice the sensation in your lower back as well. Bring awareness to your shoulders. Are they super tense? Same thing with your jaw. Good. If you're comfortable in that position and you'd like to do king pigeon. When I do king pigeon, I always start from a reclining position. This way my weight is not excessive on the back leg, so on my knee at the back. If you find that this is intense enough, you can even get out of that position and come back to balasana. If you want to go to king pigeon, you're going to bend your left leg. So bend the left leg at the back. You're going to find that you intensify the stretch in your quad on the left side at that point. And I'm still low in my front body. So that's why here I have less pressure on my left knee. Gently keeping my knee bent, I'm going to lift back up where I was before. My knee is up. Good. And from here, reach your left hand behind. So my right hand is in front of me being my support. My left hand is at the back. Good. From here, see if you can bring your foot even closer. Intensify that stretch on the quad. Good. Awesome. So now releasing the stretch, I'm gonna, having my hand in my foot, I'm gonna push. So I'm pushing my foot, sorry, on my hand. So you see that motion that when I push, my torso is lifting because I'm holding my foot. So here, by pushing, I have some room and my right hand can lift. Beautiful. And the more I push up with my foot, the more my torso at the front will lift, and I can even bring my right arm up. Yes, awesome. And we're gonna let it go. That's enough for now. Allowing then to transition gently on your side. Beautiful. We're gonna just allow the legs to come straight. Transition to your V position or wide leg. Stretch your legs here. We're gonna go to the other side. So allowing gently to just melt the leg. Good. We're gonna come back to where we were. Allowing the hands to be on your side. Bring your right leg all the way back up to three-leg down dog, and then bring it back down, downward dog. I'm gonna go on my mat because my carpet is really not helping me to find that stable position. Inhale and exhale. Bend your left knee, shake your left knee under. Rotation one way, the other way. And again, is there a difference between the right and the left? Good. From here, lift the left leg all the way up. Three-leg down dog. Notice the sensation. Good. Bend the left knee. Beautiful. Bring the left knee under. Allow the tip of your toes to be your support. Lift your right heel way up around your spine. Bring your left knee to your right elbow. We cross under. Yes, big, big, big challenge today. And bring it all the way back up. Three-leg down dog. Awesome. Bend the right knee one more time. Bring it under. Bring your left elbow to your left knee. So connect at the front here. Awesome. Bring it back up. Beautiful. And then bend the knee one more time. Bring it in front and allow the leg to rest in front of you to be in pigeon. So finding that position where your left foot is close to your right hand, your left knee and left hand are there. So again, I have this space here. I'm not all the way down. I readjust my leg at the back to be nice and centered. My hands are in front of me, lifting up here. Good. Take your time. So when we have tension, the tendency is to hold the breath, to find it difficult. Invite softness. Invite gentleness, kindness to your body. And notice as you breathe in and out that the initial tension will slowly dissipate. So as we stay in a position, this is how we gain that flexibility. So perhaps after a few breaths, you feel that you can readjust and lift up a little bit more. So the stretch on the right side becomes more accessible. That your left leg is more able to support you. So you don't need to, you can even lift the arms a little bit, and your left leg is your support here. If you have a brick, one thing that you can do for support is, I'll show you a modification that can be done, is you see I have my room here. If I need support for my strength, I can slide the left brick under my leg here. So this way, there's some support for my strength, but I'm still working a lot of my right side with respect to my stretch here. Good. Now we're gonna go down. So I'm gonna remove that brick. I'm gonna bring the brick in front of me and I'm gonna use it to recline on it. So I bring the mat closer to me so I don't have to go down as much. Or if it's accessible for you, you can remove the brick gently, melting your heart in front, slowly allowing the stretch to happen. So you'll find that when you melt down, when you bow to the earth, the stretch becomes then more intensified on the left side body, and where you have the stretch on the right side, it's resting. Your right leg should be soft. So there's a lot of pressure on the joint on the left side. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. If you want to do king pigeon, don't lift up right away. Bend your knee first. So notice that when you're here, there's not much pressure on your back leg. So it allows your knee to bend without having too much pressure on that knee when you're lifting up. So keeping that leg bent, lifting your torso up, using your hands, lifting up gently, noticing what's happening. Good. Reach, allowing your left hand to be in the center. My right hand is going to reach for the right foot. I'm just going to connect here. Good. From here, I'm going to bring my right foot closer to so I'm using the strength of my arm, and I'm bringing my right foot closer to my right hip or my right glutes here. Intensifying the stretch on my quad. So big stretch on the quad here. I'm holding and I'm breathing gently. Gaze is down. Good. Now I'm gonna bring my drishti up. I'm gonna raise my gaze, raise my head a little bit. I'm gonna push my hand away from me, and I'm gonna push my foot into my hand. As I push, I'm gonna feel that lift. So my leg at the back become active, and that's becoming my support. So support from the leg at the front, leg at the back. With this lift, I can then lift up my left hand. I can even bring it up. Good. Bring it back down. Beautiful. Release the foot at the back. Allow the hands to come soft. Awesome. Let's transition, allowing your left hip to come down and then opening your legs wide. Shake the leg a little bit, readjust. Beautiful, and melt in front of you. Just allowing your torso to rest. You can have the knees a little bit bent as well. It's okay. Find a position that it's going to be feeling like you're resting and you're allowing a transition. Good. Coming back up gently. Beautiful. Allowing the feet to come in front of you. Engage in the mat. Lift your torso a little bit. Inhale here. Exhale. Relax the shoulders. Beautiful. From here, recline. So find your way down to the mat, allowing yourself to either use your hand or use your core to come back down. Beautiful. Notice the sensation on your lower back, allowing your feet to be hip wide apart. Push your feet down, push your belly, and allow your spine to be as connected as can be with the mat here. So with what we did with Pigeon, one thing that happened is we take some pressure on the lower back. So by pushing your spine down to the mat here, you're allowing the spine to find a counter position from what we just did. Allowing your abdominals to be engaged, you're also working. Good. Bring the knees to the chest. Give yourself a big hug. Lift your head. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Shake side to side. Good. Release the head, release the hand. Allow the knees to do circles. Beautiful. Switch direction. Good. Come back to center. Awesome. Bring the feet all the way up for Viparita. Flex your toes here. Good. Point. And then flex. And then point. And then flex. Good. If your legs are not all the way straight up, long legs here with your back supported with the mat here on the floor. If your legs have to be a little bit further, that should be your cue as well, that when you're going to be in your downward dog position, that you need to bend your knees a little bit, right? So that way, that will be your nice downward dog position. So from here, legs up, see if you can raise your hand, lift your head, reach for your toes, engage the abdominals here. Working your abs. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale. And then exhale. Good. Bring the hands back down to the side of your mat. Beautiful. Keep the head up and see if you can lower the leg gently. So I'm halfway there now. Toes are still flexed. I'm looking at my toes. Good. My abs are working a lot. And I keep going down gently. There's a lot of pressure on the back. If it's too much, be gentle and just don't do it. My feet are hovering here. And then I'm going to go gently back up. I'm halfway. I'm taking a breath here. Inhale. And then exhale, I bring it all the way up to Viparita and I let go of my head. Bend the knees, bring your knees to your chest here. Lift the head, give yourself a big hug. Good job, everyone. That was not easy. Good. Allow your head to soften, to find the mat. Bring your hands on your knees. Allow the knees to be open wide, softening the knees on each side here, allowing the knees to rock left and right. Good. Awesome. From here, allowing your hands to be outside of your legs, lift the feet up. So my knees are bent, my feet are up. Beautiful. Good. Reach with your hands the outside of your legs. See where you can reach. Maybe it's going to be all the way to your feet. And then you're in happy baby. Rock and play here. Good. So hips, legs, going side to side. Good. From here, allow the feet to come together. So guide your hand with your hand, your feet to come together. The knees are wide. And rest them down. Good. And then allow the feet to come down to the mat. Beautiful. Engage your feet. Engage your hands by your side. Push with your feet. Lift the hips up for one bridge here. Inhale. And then exhale. Good. Inhale. And then exhale, lowering it down one vertebrae at a time. Nice. And then slowly allowing your legs to become long, finding your savasana, allowing your rest, noticing the sensation in the body, noticing the sensation in your legs. Coming back to the breath. Om So Hum. Om So Hum. Om So Hum. Om So Hum. Om. Just paying attention to your breathing, not trying to control it, just notice the flow, your rhythm. Noticing your mind, your emotions, and energy. Om So Hum. Je suis. I am. I am. That's the essence of this mantra. Just being. Gently inviting movement, taking a stretch, gently transitioning. So you want to be nice to your body as you move from sitting, from laying down to sitting. Maybe you need a sip of water. and finding that easy sitting position. So one of the goal of practicing movement is to find ease in the body. And one of the goal of yoga is fusion of your mind, your body sensation, the breath, allowing everything to be in a state where you're going to find calmness, where you're going to find ease and peace. So maybe that's why you came to the mat today. Or maybe it's just to allow your body to feel a little bit better or feel different. All good reason. You took this time for yourself, and this is wonderful. Allowing your hands to be on your legs. Inhale here. And exhale. Allow the palms to be up. We're going to touch the middle finger with your thumb on both hands. That fingers is your center of energy, directly to your core. So the meridian. So bringing awareness, consciousness to your energy level. It's also the mudra of patience, but to me it makes sense because it's the energy. So when you have too much energy and you need to control it, you can take this mudra to be patient, to be aware of your energy, to redirect your energy. Notice the sensation. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Allow the hands to touch the earth, feeling grounded and connected. Inhale all the way up. Reach up. Feel the energy coming in, the space around you. Exhale gently with Akini, allowing the palms to be separated, just the fingertips to be touching. Notice the sensation of balance. What needs to be activated in your mind, in your body, to maintain that connection. Slowly coming back down. Look at this safe space. Bring back your intention. Inhale. Exhale. Release the mudra. Allow the palms to be up, to receive and to give for the rest of this week that is ahead of us. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your hands together to your heart center. Bow here. Namaste, everyone. Thank you for joining me. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I see you soon.